Hey guys, and welcome back to Alan Wake. When we last left off...
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice!
Yes.
Do you hear me? Come back here!
We had a little bit of a fight with a guy that we don't know the name of. He apparently has taken our Alice.
I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Yes, quite. Alan, interrupting me there. Yeah, so he has taken Alice, and we're not 100% sure why. We know he wants pages of a manuscript, but he seems to think that Alan has written said manuscript. However, Alan does not think he did, which is interesting. Okay, we've got... See, sometimes the mouse wheel works absolutely fine. Other times, not so much. I want to play all of those, because I haven't seen them either. However, I think it would be better if we just... I mean, I guess we could play them as we find them, I suppose. You know what? Should we do that? Should we just... Let's go. But we don't have them all, though. That's the thing. Missing page. Well, I guess we can play what we have.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Oh. Okay. Damn it, it's gonna keep taking us to this now.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Yes. I like the way this is all written.
The Taken stood before me.
Read.
It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Oh. Okay. Missing page.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Shit. That's serious.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident.
Uh-huh.
The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we should definitely read these when we find them.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Interesting.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help, but I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
True indeed. Okay. Stucky taken.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Oh, God. It's crazy there are actually people like that.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, I mean, he kind of is our friend, sort of, but he's only in it for the money.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay, don't recognize that voice.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Okay, I've got Max Payne on the brain here because that's all I could think of through that.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman.
Uh-huh.
Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She moved the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Okay, so yeah, who is this woman?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode.
Yeah.
And was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave.
Rotten
Rusty kept
drowned
coughing
thing.
blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Huh. Interesting. So, a drown, and yeah, see, this is kind of catching my eye. A rotten drowned thing that crawled up from its grave, because there certainly seems to have been something that fell into the lake and possibly drowned.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Shit. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Does not sound good at all. Wake reaches a safe haven of
At
light.
the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Mm-hmm.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Huh. Shit. That's pretty intense
I
stuff.
turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Ah, okay.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles.
Agent
He
Nightingale.
desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Okay. Have I missed something? I don't remember that.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Interesting. Okay, so, seems to be playing on her fear quite a bit. Rose and Rusty.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Okay. Barry meets Rose.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner.
I see.
Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Yeah, I know his sort. Dodgy arseholes, basically. Right, okay, well, I'm glad we caught up on that, because that was really interesting. Right. Oh, hello. Alright, Al, careful, buddy. Oh, shit. Something is making a strange noise. I'm not 100% sure if that was in our head. Was it the log? Was it Yogi Bear? We may never know. Okay. Ready, buddy? This one looks bigger. Therefore easier. You need a really good quality pair of hiking boots for this. That would make things a lot easier. But, you know, I guess this wasn't exactly a planned trip now, was it? Hello? Who are you skulking around in the distance? Oh. What's up here? Anything? Gotta be something, right? Surely. This whole area can't just be empty. Maybe there's a box of stuff? A manuscript page? Oh, a precious jar of precious thermos of coffee. That would be nice. Nope, nothing to it, Alan. Sorry, buddy. These big open areas, I always get confused with games. If there's nothing here, why does this place exist? Why can you... Ooh. Why can you explore this area? I'd almost prefer like that area to be blocked off if there was nothing there. But you know, it's just me. Right, so what we got here? Oh, oh!
What the hell?
Okay. Oh shit. Ow. Yeah. I thought that was a manuscript page. Jeez, do I feel stupid. I feel really stupid. Am I? Oh, there what? Oh, okay. Okay. So they are not pages. Good to know. There has to be something through there, but I'll find these things off camera. I don't want to spend hours walking around. I'm very, very methodical when I'm looking for things. I don't know if there's any point in shooting these. Is there an achievement in it? Ooh, oh no. Stop showing me these bloody things. I keep thinking they're pages. We're not going to bother shooting them. It's just a waste of precious bullets. After all, Al can only pick up so many. Whoa, okay. Ambush somewhere, maybe? I'll be careful here. Jesus! I don't think we have enough bullets to take these down if we wanted to. Alright. Oh, nope, 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 don't fall for it, don't fall for it. I was like, oh, let's pick this up. And that's how Al lost all of his fingers. Okay, fair enough. Right. Oh. It's like, don't fall for it. Don't touch the shinies. Oh. House in the woods. Got some more bullets. Oh. Now, I believe those are part of the collectibles. If I'm correct. Yeah, so we actually found half of the pages. Yeah, there we go. Cam Pyramid knocks over. Chests, radio... bloody hell, guys. Video games. Alright, we're in for some chop here. Right. Well, I never complain about them putting in collectibles. I do like collectibles. Especially when they add to the story as well. I mean, even simple things like knocking down those cans. I always find that's just like an interesting thing to have. I like those. They add a bit of personality to the game. There's a coffee thermos there. Okay. Alright, Al. We get you your coffee fix in no time, buddy. Who said that? You said that. Come on. Oh, God. One next to us. I heard that at the last second. Ow. Get off the tree. Okay. Getting stuck on stuff. I was just about to pop a flare. Getting stuck on stuff could potentially be a problem in this. Come on, you knobbins. Have some of that. What do you think of that? Yeah, you don't like it, do you? Unfortunately, I can't see anything. Right, let's take him down. Good night. Who's next? Oh, you, sir. I didn't even see you, you little snake in the grass. Oh, he's a quick one. Right, damn it. Who threw that? Who threw that? Oh, God. Almost lost a testicle there, Al. Don't worry about it. Okay. I think we're on the winning team again. There we go. Little bastards come out of nowhere. And in some, well, not exactly fairly large numbers, but you know what? I'm actually preferring this to Dead Space. I don't know why. Dead Space 3 was a good game. But I was quite fatigued with it. It was kind of like Gears of War. I felt towards the end of it, I just played too much Dead Space. It got boring. Who's breathing at me? Whereas I'm enjoying this because this is something fresh and something really new. I always find that with a lot of series, especially these days, they just milk the hell out of them. Hello. Oh, oh God. Evening, chaps. Pop a flare, Alan. There we go. That's right. You better get back, you turd. Got your number. Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. No point holding that up against your face. Good night. Another one behind us. Right. Really getting the feeling there's unlimited of these guys. Reload that thing. Which is problematic. Also, another thing that I'm noting. This area has seriously opened up. There could be pages anywhere here. But, never mind. That looks so obvious, like that massive chest there. There has to be something there. Unless the chests it's referring to are just those little metallic little lock chests. Which makes sense, to be fair. I didn't expect any Zelda-esque chests. Although that would be pretty funny. Right, I'm going to stop running around now and looking for stuff. Come on now, let's get back on the path. Now, I'm guessing this is going to double back around because there was that coffee. Oh, well, here we go. I was going to say... Oh, hello. What's up there? Anything? I don't know. Alright, you turd. Hey, I was dodging. I thought we was invulnerable whilst dodging. Luckily, these guys are only taking a couple of rounds. Now, there was that tree trunk up here. Oh, hello. Look at that. Ah, this is the way we're supposed to be going by the look of things. Hey, the darkness has subsided. Oh, maybe not. Hello. Evening. Hope this evening's finding you well. We're soon going to be swallowing a hail of bullets. Alright, come on, Alan. Come on. Charge. Oh, he's not going to. You're fucked now, boy. There we go. We need a larger caliber gun. Oh, God. More batteries, too. You know what we need? We need one of those mining hats. Definitely need a miner's hat. Alan, get a miner's hat. Right, let's fire this thing up. There we go. Look at that. Another one of these comic generators. Right, so that is definitely a page. Oh, coffee. There we go, bud. A little bit of a top up for you. Now. Oh, sweet. Batteries and bullets. Right. Hang on. What I want to do, I want to go back here into this darkness because there was that tree trunk here somewhere. Well, that one there, actually. Can't seem to... Oh, we can. We can go up it. That's interesting. That's making me think that there could be some other hidden little platforms. Now, there was also a tree trunk back here. Maybe that's what double backs to that other pot of coffee. Let's quickly run it. Yeah, this one... Ah. Nope. Definitely not going to be able to run up that one. Fair enough. We're not afraid of the darkness. These bastards should be afraid of us. Oh, God. Alright. Come on. Said the spider to the fly. Come to my flashlight. Yes, there you go. Good night. Alright, lads. I'll get to you in a second. Oh, whoops. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, God. Alright, careful. There we go. Ah, you can't get me in here, can you? Oh. Oh, well, if I knew they were just going to disappear when we got here, I wouldn't have wasted all those frickin' bullets. Never mind. It's all a learning process. Isn't that right, Al? Al knows what I'm talking about. What we got here? Wake, here's a... A chainsaw. Well.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The
Yes.
flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh, Dr. Salzador, is that you? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh boy. Well, there's some shotgun here. That's a step in the right direction. We've got 5 cartridges, which is serviceable, I suppose. We will see what we can do. God damn it. There we go. Oh, God. So we're out of the woods. And now we have a chainsaw to deal with. Well, I'm game. How do we get that pot of coffee? It has... Yeah, has to be over there. Focus.
I'd heard the plane fall.
Oh.
It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Well, let's go have a little look, shall we? Right, let's get to the path. So that is the way we're supposed to be going, I guess. So this is a bit of a Brucey bonus. Be nice if we could find a Thompson or something like that. I'm assuming World War II kind of tech we're going to be dealing with here. Might not even be another weapon at all. Might just be ammo. If we go on here, we can. Oh. Oh, hello. Interesting. What do you got for me? Flares. Well, I should have known, I guess. Well, no automatics for us. Not yet. I wonder if we get automatics at all, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like the game for it, but you never know. Resident Evil 2 didn't really feel like the game that you get a minigun in, but there we go. Things happen. Ah, it's interesting there's darkness coming. Can we... Oh. Hello. Is there a point in doing that? Any more on it? Oh, look. I don't get these blobs of darkness. I don't know if there is a point at all of doing this. I'm gonna assume it's there for a reason. Maybe I'll look that up. Chances are this LP will be mostly recorded by the time I start uploading it. Probably finished by the time this video goes up anyway. Doesn't appear to be any more darkness on it. Curious. Oh well, come on then, Alan. We've seen what we wanted to see. No World War II military grade hardware for us. Oh. More flares. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I guess we're not going back there, are we, Al? Never mind, buddy. Never mind. Oh, right. So, someone... Oh, hello. Hey, fellas. Hello. You and your bloody hand axes. Get down. And you. There you go. No shits given. Ready for another? Good night. I'm not sure, you know. I was thinking, I wonder if headshots do extra damage. I don't think they do. I really don't. Oh, I thought I could hear you, you little snake in the grass. And you next to me. Alright. Really not sure about killing all these guys. We're down to 5 rounds. 3. Oh. Do have a nice little safe haven here, though. I like the way there's a couple of different models of generator. Hunting rifle? Hell yeah. Where's the hunting rifle? We got it? No. Hunting rifle, please. You can't just give me bullets, game, and no weapon. You get me excited. I'm looking forward to that. Right, now where's that coffee pot? It's got to be over here somewhere. Because we were like up there when we saw it. Now if we do get too many of these goits after us, we can just run away. Back, there's the coffee. Run back into the light. At least they disappeared. Well, that one guy did. Unless we vaporized him with a torch, which I kind of doubt. There are some. Hey! Damn good cup of coffee. Here, here, Mr. Alan Wake. A good cup of Joe will chase many of the blues away. That I can tell you. Right, okay, cool. So, what else do we have around here? There's no chainsaw, that's for sure. Alright. I think this could be a hard game to actually find all the collectibles, just because the wood everywhere looks so similar. Now I'm assuming... Oh, hello. Oh god. Evening, gentlemen. Evening. Evening. So much of this place looks the same, and I'm assuming I dodged that we're not going to be in the woods for the whole game. But I'm not 100% sure. We've only got 9 rounds left, so if we got a boss coming, we could be in trouble. However, from what we've seen before, usually when we're in a boss fight, there's one of them infinite ammo barrels. Even if it is, well, even if so far it's only been pistol ammo. Any more coffee? Oh, hello. What's das? Nowhere we can go, that's for sure. Fair enough. Let's peel into the cabin then. Certainly does look like a little beacon of hope, doesn't it? Hey, and now we've hit a checkpoint, guys. So, we're 32 minutes into this, so I'm going to leave it here. When we come back, we're going to go reach the top of the mill. So, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.